Welcome to Legion Builds, where I guide you on how to bring your favorite fictional characters into Dungeons & Dragons. This video and all my content is made possible by my Patreon supporters, and it's dedicated to everyone who subscribes to my channel. You're all the reasons why this keeps going. Thank you. Join the Legion today at patreon.com/63rdlegion for free and help decide next week's new character. Joining my paid tiers allows you early access to my content, a shout out in my videos, and home-brewed 5e items for your games. Today we're building the hopeless, romantic, and daring swashbuckler, the dread pirate himself. From the movie Princess Bride, it's Westley. Westley is probably one of the greatest swordsmen and tacticians to ever live, with few who can even come close to him, even when he handicaps himself to have a little fun. His greatest strength, though, is his unwavering willpower. With this, he can push himself past any obstacle, regardless of if he even should be able to do it. Let's look at some of the examples of his willpower. He climbed over 700 feet in a matter of minutes, routinely poisons himself to become immune to it, and forced himself out of a paralyzed state for a few seconds to protect the one he loved. I'd say recreating him in D&D is going to be hard, but that's basically just one class, so cool. For today's build, we'll be using the Player's Handbook and Xanathar's Guide to Everything. We're using standard point array because if I roll for stats and you get the same thing, you're a cheater. We also are multi-classing, so keep an eye on those stat minimums when you use another system. Make Dex 15, Wisdom 14, Charisma 13, Con 12, Intelligence 10, and we're going to be dumping Strength with an 8. In all honesty, all your stats are low for you. Strength is way too low, but we have to work with what we get. Westley is a human. Variant Human gets a free feat and skill with their stat improvements, though in the new edition, humans will get 2 starting feats. Place +1 into Dex and Charisma. For your feat, Defensive Duelist improves your AC while wielding a finesse weapon. While you are wielding a finesse weapon and hit with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to add your proficiency bonus to your AC. For your free skill, take Intimidation. To finish out your lineage, you know the languages Common and one other of your choice. For background, let's actually take a background. Sailor. You gain the skills Perception and Athletics. You are also proficient with Navigator's Tools and Water Vehicles. If your campaign isn't near water, change these out for Poisoner's Kit and whatever else you wish. In the new edition, Sailor background will change a little and grant you the feat Tavern Brawler, which isn't bad for you. Also, Defensive Duelist will now have a prerequisite of level 4. So for your starting bonus feat, take Lucky, or customize this further and take whatever 2 origin feats you want. Level 1 rogues start off with 4 skills. Take Deception, Insight, Acrobatics, and Persuasion. You're proficient with simple melee weapons, short swords, rapiers, long swords, hand crossbows, light armor, thieves' tools, and the saving throws Dex and Intelligence. This will all stay the same in the new edition, save for now you will be proficient in all weapons that have the light or finesse properties. Expertise lets you double the proficiency bonus to 2 skills you are proficient with. Place this into Insight and Acrobatics. Sneak Attack adds bonus damage to your attacks made with a weapon that has the finesse property or is ranged, while you have advantage on the attack or while an enemy of the target is within 5 feet of them. The damage starts off at a d6 but will get bigger. Thieves' Cant is a secret coded language of phrases, symbols, and gestures. In the new edition, Thieves' Cant is now an official language, and you can now learn another one of your choice on top of that. Level 1 monks begin with unarmored defense. Now when not wearing armor, your AC is 10 plus your dex modifier plus wisdom modifier. Martial arts improves your unarmed strikes and simple melee weapons. When not wearing armor, your unarmed strikes and simple melee weapons can be dex based. You can make an unarmed strike with a bonus action, and your unarmed strikes and simple melee weapons use martial arts dice for damage. This starts out at a d4 but will grow over time. And guess what? In the new edition, this is going to be a d6 instead. Level 2 rogues gain Cunning Action. Dash, Disengage, and Hide are now bonus actions to you. Level 3 rogues now have their subclass. Swashbuckler, found in Xanathar's, are some serious fighters. Fancy Footwork stops a creature you attack from making opportunity attacks against you for the rest of your turn. This will free up your bonus actions, so you will not have to use Disengage, allowing you to dash or hide to get away if you can. Rankish Audacity adds your Charisma modifier to your initiative roll and gives you a new way to use Sneak Attack. Now, when you are within 5 feet of your target and there is no other creature within within 5 feet, you get sneak attack. But you still have to follow the rules of finesse or ranged weapon. Steady aim allows you to give yourself advantage on your next attack with a bonus action on a turn you haven't moved. After you do this, your speed is reduced to 0 until the end of your current turn. Finally, your sneak attack is now upgraded to 2d6 extra damage. Level 4 rogues earn our first ability score improvement to place this into dex for better attack, damage, and AC. You've reached character level 5, raise your proficiency bonus to +3. Level 5 rogues receive Uncanny Dodge. Now when you receive damage from an attack that you can see, you can use your reaction to have the damage. Your sneak attack is upgraded to 3d6 extra damage. You're also going to get a new feature at this level with the new addition, but you'll see that when it hits, which is very soon. Level 6 rogues gain 2 more expertise. Place this into Intimidation and Persuasion. Level 2 monks now have unarmored movement. Now when you aren't wearing armor, your speed is increased, bringing your current speed to 40 feet. Ki grants you ki points that equal your monk level, though this is about to be changed to focus points. With these ki points, you can push yourself beyond your limits. Well, for you, not so much because you already do some of it. But the new addition is going to improve this even more. For the things you can use your ki on, Flurry of Blows lets you make 2 unarmed strikes with a single bonus action for 1 ki point. Patient Defense turns Dodge into a bonus action for 1 ki point. Step of the Wind turns Dash or Disengage into a bonus action, and doubles your jump distance for 1 ki point. Seriously, this whole level is about to get improved very soon, so look forward to that. Level 3 monks receive their subclass, and let's make a better duelist with Kensai, found in Xanathars. Path of the Kensai grants you Kensai weapons. These are special monk weapons you choose that lack the heavy or special properties that will receive bonuses later. Right now you can choose 2, 1 melee and 1 range, so choose Rapier. Agile Parry turns your Kensai weapon into a defensive weapon. Now when you make an unarmed strike while holding your Kensai weapon, but don't use it, you can add +2 to your AC until the start of your next turn. Kensai Shot adds damage to your ranged Kensai weapon with a bonus action, adding 1d4 extra damage. Deflect Missile reduces damage you take from a ranged weapon attack with a reaction by 1d10 plus your dex modifier plus monk level. If you have an empty hand and reduce the damage to 0, you can pay 1 ki point to throw it back at them. You're now character level 9, bringing your proficiency bonus to +4. Level 4 monks earn another ability score improvement, Cap Off Dex. Slow Fall reduces damage you receive from falling by 5 times your monk level. Quickened Healing allows you to heal yourself by spending 2 ki points and rolling a martial arts dice and adding your proficiency bonus. Level 5 monks gain extra attack. You can now attack twice with a single attack action. Stunning Strike lets you stun your enemies after hitting them with an attack and spending 1 ki point and forcing a con save. Should they fail, they are stunned until the end of your next turn. Focused Aim lets you turn a miss into a hit by spending up to 3 ki points and adding 2 for each ki point spent. Finally, your martial arts dice is now a d6 in this edition. Level 6 monks now have ki empowered strikes and magical Kensai weapons. Your unarmed strikes and Kensai weapons are magical. Deft Strike lets you add damage to your Kensai weapon by spending 1 ki point equal to your martial arts dice once per turn. You get a new Kensai weapon. Sadly, you only ever use 1 weapon really, so just go with whatever you feel. Your unarmored movement is now 45 feet. Level 7 monks receive Stillness of Mind. Now when you're under an effect that is causing you to be charmed or frightened, you can use your action to end the effect. This feature is going away and getting merged with another feature later on. Evasion improves your dex saves. Now when you succeed a dex save, you take no damage and half on a failure. Your character level 13, bring your proficiency bonus to +5. Level 8 monks earn another ability score improvement. Place this into Wisdom for better AC. Level 9 monks have their unarmored movement improved. You can now run up vertical surfaces and across liquids. This is not scary rope climbing and you never ran across water, but let's face it, you're that cool anyway. Level 10 monks gain purity of body. You are now immune to disease and poison. Sadly, this feature is about to get retooled big time. It's being combined with stillness of mind to create self-restoration. Basically, it's just stillness of mind, but with the poison condition added in. I'm not gonna lie, not happy about this for the sheer fact that it alters this build so you're no longer immune to poisons, but at least you can end poison effects on yourself. And you can do this for free instead of an action. Your unarmored movement is now 50 feet. Level 7 rogues get nothing because you already have evasion. Oh, you do get your sneak attack upgraded to 46, so that's cool. Oh wait, in the new edition, you're gonna get the greatest rogue feature of all time, reliable talent at this level. Yes, I called it the greatest, fight me. We've reached character level 17, maxing out your proficiency bonus to +6. Level 8 rogues earn another ability score improvement. Throw this into wisdom again. Level 9 swashbuckler rogues receive panache. As an action, you can make a persuasion check against an enemy's insight check. If you succeed and they are hostile to you, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against any target other than you and can't make opportunity attacks against anyone but you. Of course, the last part doesn't matter because you're fancy footwork. This effect lasts 1 minute or until one of your companions attacks the target, affects it with a spell, or you move more than 60 feet away. If the target is not hostile to you, they are now charmed by you for 1 minute or until you harm it. While charmed, it sees you as a friendly acquaintance. Your sneak attack is now upgraded to 5d6 extra damage. Our final level is level 10 rogue, and you earn our final ability score improvement, Cap Off Wisdom. Now that we've hit level 20, let's recap. Your stats are Strength 8, Dex 20, Con 12, Intelligence 10, Wisdom 20, Charisma 14. Your total levels are Monk 10, Rogue 10. Let's dive in. Your dueling skills are very impressive. Using a rapier, you're attacking with +11 and dealing 1d8 +5 magical damage, and can add up to 6d6 extra damage to it. In fights, you're pretty untouchable. Your AC is 20, your initiative is +7, can reduce damage, your total movement is 50 feet, you can reach places very easily, and you can break away from fights even easier. Finally, you can end effects on yourself, and you are immune to poisons and diseases in the current edition. Downside. The biggest problem is your health. Your total health taking the average is 142. Not terrible, but it's not frontline fighter. But your AC is great, and you can exit a fight pretty quickly. Finally, your strength score is, but that will barely come up, and your athletics is kind of fixed, so it's not at a negative. Okay, you're ready to save your love, so get out there and fight, but remember, you can't do it alone. So find yourself another dueling rogue, a giant barbarian, and maybe a cleric/wizard to resurrect you when you die. And of course, live happily ever after. I'd like to give a special shout out to my Artificer tier. Thank you John Martin, Christopher R. Hunter, and Java Squirrel. Make sure to like and subscribe to not miss a single new build each week on YouTube and Spotify. And make sure to check out my Patreon where you can help decide next week's new character.